Well, good morning, everyone. This is Cajun with Cajun Gaming. Welcome you back to Game Chat today. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Everybody's up and at 'em this morning. I got my coffee with me, and I need to drink some more because I haven't had much time to. I've been trying to get stuff ready for the show, so I haven't had much time to drink any coffee. So please excuse me as I try to wake up a little bit. It's good. Hey, I hope you guys are doing well out there and everything going well for you. Of course, maybe a little bit early in the morning to really know if that's if everything is going well or not. So, hope you have a good day. But anyway, appreciate you guys joining me. Again, this is our second show. I said yesterday that I didn't know if I would try to do this every day. I was planning on that. But, you know, sometimes there's just not enough news out there and stuff. But hopefully, the idea would be later, eventually, to have enough people that get on that we could have some discussions and people could bring some gaming news with them, and so that we could have some dialogue about some of the stuff that's going on in the gaming world. Of course, I'm going to be trying to put together things as well, but we may cut back to like a 3-day-a-week format, Monday, Wednesdays, Friday, or something like that. We'll just have to see how things continue to go. Hey, Mr. Timmy! There isn't chat on YouTube. Yeah, let's see, what did I put it? I can't remember what I did on YouTube. I may have just left it blank. I was trying to find a category to put this, and the same thing with Mixer. Hey, Gravy Train, you guys up and at 'em? Ready for a new day? Have you got your morning Java yet? This is actually a let's see, what did she get? But anyway, it's a new coffee mix for me, so it's pretty good. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well. But one of the sad things that I found out since the show yesterday, in fact, if I was paying attention, I probably would have caught it. But in case you haven't heard the news, Atlas has been delayed. So it was supposed to come out tomorrow, but it will not be coming out until the 19th. So we got to wait another week to play Atlas. And if you saw the show yesterday, Atlas is a kind of a pirate MMO, open world sandbox game. It's going to be huge. The map is going to be huge on there, where you can have 40 to 50,000 people playing on the same map at the same time. So it's unbelievable. But anyway, it was supposed to come out tomorrow, but it's been delayed. And you have to kind of expect that with new games sometimes, that they don't think they're ready. Yeah, sorry. I was looking forward to it. I was actually going to buy it. Hey, guess what, Gravy? In case you didn't know, we sold your drum set last night. So, woohoo! But anyway, we were looking forward to jumping into that game tomorrow. I was actually going to buy it. I had told myself I wasn't going to buy any new games till after Christmas. And I was going to get that one, though. But, well, and I guess it still will be before Christmas, the 19th. So it'd just be a week later than what was expected. But anyway, I know a lot of people were disappointed, but apparently they found some stuff in there that they feel like they need to address. So I definitely appreciate them doing that, because you don't want to do anything too soon and release a bad game. Of course, a lot of games are a work in progress anyway, so you never know how it's going to run until you get, you know, 20,000 people playing it. So anyway, they feel like they need to do some more things before that. I mean, it was early access anyway, so I mean, you know, there's going to be bugs and that type of issue you've got to expect in any of these type of games. So anyway, a week later, December 19th, Atlas will maybe, unless it's delayed again, and they have the right to do that, of course. So we'll have to wait another week for that game to come out. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Don't know if you've got any news to share. You guys ever hear anything game related? Let me know. Mr. Timmy, sorry you're not feeling so well. Hope you get to feeling better. Maybe it's just early morning blues. You got to get up, move around, exercise a little bit. Maybe you get to feeling a little better. Maybe you just need a cup of coffee. I don't know if you drink coffee or anything like that. I need to keep drinking some more. But anyway, well, one of the things I thought I would do, a couple of things I thought I would do, when I was thinking about the delays with the Atlas game coming out, I thought I would share with you a couple of games that actually I got the opportunity to be in and play before it has gotten released. One of those games is Torchlight Frontiers. And you may be familiar with the Torchlight series, but this is an RPG, quest game. This one, though, the Frontiers is more of an MMO where you got many players playing at the same time on the same map. And you still got the quests. As you can see, you can have certain characters, fighters, mages, all of that type of thing. And you can group together to go out and do these quests or whatever. There's bosses that you have to take down as well. So, I mean, if you're familiar with the Torchlight series, you're familiar with some of these type of things. But one of the neat things about the Torchlight Frontiers is that you can build your own base and or camp. So you get money and resources and technology. And you can then buy stuff for your base, like a tent, certain pieces of equipment that you can use, forges and that type of thing that you can use to create new weapons and armor and all of that. And so that's an added aspect to the game. And so you can build your own camp, and you can actually buy all of this, like torches and decorations and that type of thing for it. So anyway, for those who like the Torchlight series, that's going to be something coming up. I don't know if they have a date. All I see is that they have 2019, but you can sign up for beta. So you have to go to their website, put some information in, and you can sign up for beta to play the game before it's actually released. And it's a free download. You'll have to pay, of course, when the game officially comes out. So that might be something that might be interesting to you, or something of interest to you. So you can go check that out. Another game that I had the opportunity to play here a couple weeks ago was the Legends of Aria. And it is a MMO type game as well, massive multiplayer online, and it is it's heavy into crafting and developing your character and weapons and armor and all of that type of stuff. But you can start out as any type of character. Here they have the early digital access or digital copy for $29.99. I don't think the game comes out till, let's see, I saw January, it just says January 2019 up here. So I guess that's the only official date that they have for it. Let's see, I was trying to think of some of the games that it's similar to, but it might be something that you might be interested in checking out. But it has a lot of different types of characters and again, quests and stuff like that. Eventually, you can buy your own land and then you can build a house or a castle or whatever on that piece of land. And so there's a lot of different stuff that you can do. I started out and I was mining in a mine, and then I would take that, of course, and then I would use that. I also was a blacksmith, and so I would take those ores that I got, I would go and create metal and weapons and stuff like that, and then I could sell those things and make my money that way. But there's a lot of different, things that you can do with your character in that game. So, but that's Legends of Aria coming out. You can buy it now. It's an early access digital copy, so I guess you can buy it and play it. There's people on Steam or on Twitch that are playing it, so apparently you can still play it, but they haven't officially released it yet. But it might be something you might be interested in if you're like those type of games, which I do. So that was another game that I wanted to make mention to you here this morning. Also, I've been playing around and saw another, actually a video of a trailer of another game. This one's completely different from what I would probably get or buy, but I thought it was kind of interesting, and so I thought I would share it with you if you didn't get a chance to see it. Of course, a lot of these trailers came out during the game deal that they had here just the other day, and the gaming awards, and so all of these new trailers came out at that time. And so this was one I saw that was kind of a fun I guess you want to call it fun trailer, and so I thought I would share it with you here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the video.
Close your eyes and imagine a place where the sun is bright and the beaches are white. A place filled with southern charm, where the water is as warm as the welcome. So come feel the wind in your sails. Kick back and relax. Enjoy the local cuisine. Your dream vacation is waiting for you here on the Gulf Coast. Go to maneatergame.com now to book your vacation. Operators are standing by.
Ooh, a little gross. I guess I should have warned you. Yeah, so anyway, that was a new trailer that had come out. So you get to play the part of a shark, which I guess I probably would rather play that part than be the part of the people that are getting eaten by the shark. But anyway, so that's called Maneater. Let's see, does it show just coming out in 2019? So I don't know, don't have a date for sure when that will be coming out. Looks like on that game you're not even safe on the land. Is that shark jumped up on the beach and got somebody. So anyway, that might be something of interest to you as well. You might want to check out eventually. Let's see here. Oh, another one. This is a game that I have played, and I have actually streamed it a little bit. I've played it 2 or 3 different times. It's kind of slow moving as far as getting into the game, and so that's kind of one of the hindrances to it, but certainly fitting for this time of year because the game involves you are crash in the Arctic or in like Alaska, I think it is, and so you've got to try to survive. The place or the area where you have crash landed, apparently there's been some experiments going on because there are mutants and werewolves that you will eventually find as you begin to explore around. But anyway, I noticed that they had come out with a new trailer for that. Get your Xbox Saturday. Wow, that would be nice, huh? And so anyway, I thought I would share. The game is called The Wild 8, and nobody's playing it. Every time I've streamed it online, I think I was the only one streaming it. But anyway, it's not a bad game, and the graphics on it I like and everything. But anyway, I thought I would share a little bit of the trailer that I saw for some updates. Actually, it's going to be the full release is in March 2019. I noticed it's in early access. It's been that way ever since it's come out. And then it's going to actually be on the console. So this is something, Mr. Timmy, that will come out on Xbox and probably PlayStation in August. So let me show you the trailer for this game as well.
For centuries, humanity has tried to conquer the wild. We've adapted it to our needs, used it for food, for warmth, and for shelter. But the wild always fought back. Time and time again, we are reminded of a simple truth. We must become one with the wild. Adapt to it. Learn from it. For that is the only way to survive.
All right, it's got a neat trailer. I like the trailer, so that might be something you might be interested in looking into. Now, one of the interesting things I saw there, because like I say, I've played this game some. I haven't played it all the way through. In fact, I haven't gotten really very far probably into the game. But there are some, you get into some places, like I found a bunker that I can live in. Of course, it's cold, so you got to keep your body heated, and you got to do a lot of other things. Yeah, that game you can play together. So it's called the Wild 8 because you can have up to 8 players playing at the same time as a team. And so yeah, it would be nice to be able to play that together. And you can find it pretty cheap out there. I think that would be one that I would check out Instant Gaming for. I think you can get it there for, you know, pretty reasonable price. And so that would be something you might want to check out. One of the things I noticed there, and I don't know if that's just part of the trailer, but I noticed he had a pet. So I didn't know if you could, and I don't know if that's a wolf or whether that's just a dog. But in the game I've played, I didn't know you could do that. So maybe you can tame a pet. I'll have to check into that, because that would be cool to have a pet dog or a wolf that would could be with you and help you fight werewolves. That would be nice. So, but yeah, there are werewolves. There are a few. In fact, the last game I played, I got to a point where I kind of had a stumbling block I couldn't get past, and it had to do with a mutant that's in my base, and I'm supposed to kill him, but so far I haven't been able to do it, because every time I try to attack him, he kills me. So I never get very far in that game, unfortunately, it seems like. But anyway, it's a neat little game. Again, you can play it together with other people, but I guess it's the full release coming out in March, so they're still working on it, adding things to it. And then also coming out in consoles, so Xbox, PlayStation 3. You'll see that game later on in August of next year. So so anyway, I found that actually that was found on Steam, because I was looking at that. And But anyway, a game that you might be interested in playing. Like I say, I like the visuals on it, and at this time of the year, it's all winter, snow, so it fits in the season this time of year. But might be something for you to check out if you're interested in that type of thing. Of course, as I think about the winter and the season, there's a lot of games coming out with their winter maps. I noticed that, what was it, Fortnite, Overwatch, all of those games are coming out with their winter maps and stuff to play in. So all of those updates will be, and maybe already out there, or maybe coming out, that people will be able to download onto their favorite game at this time of year. Of course, I was playing the Elysium, the Rings of Elysium, and it's set in a winter scene. Ski villages and that type of stuff. Is a shooter, first-person shooter game, and so I enjoyed playing it because of the scenery of the mountains and snow and all of that type of stuff. So anyway, a lot of that type of things coming out right now because of the season we're in. Does anybody out there play the Super Smash Brothers? I was wondering. I've been seeing a lot of negative comments about they just released, I guess here lately, the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Online, and I guess it's not been working out well for a lot of the players. Of course, you have to take a lot of those negative views with a grain of salt, because some people expect a lot more than what is really possible. So sometimes you just have to kind of ignore the grain. Okay, so have you been playing it? Oh, okay. Has it worked out well for you then? I was just curious because like I say, I've seen a lot of negative feedback about that particular game. Not the new one? Okay. Let's see. I was trying to see if I could see it on my news feed that I have here. But I had been seeing, several different articles that seem to tell you, or seem to indicate, that a lot of people didn't, or was disappointed in it somehow. They didn't really go into much detail, or at least I didn't read into it much about why. But fairly laggy. Okay. And so again, if you're playing with people or against other people, that type of thing, especially fast action, fighting and that type of thing, if you got lag issues and those type of server issues, then yeah, that can be very frustrating. So yeah, I was just trying to see if I could see it here. I can't remember where I read that. It was just this morning. It's probably in here. I probably just am going over it. But anyway, I was just curious if anybody out there was playing that particular game and what exactly the issues are with it. I know it's going to be a very popular game. Here's a ultimate guide how to quickly unlock every character if you're interested in that. But every game, especially new release stuff, is going to have issues at first. You just got to expect it. They're always a work in progress, and so just you just have to go into those newer games, new releases of things. Understanding that you're going to have some issues, so just either live with it and continue playing, or just set it aside for a little while and they'll do some updates. Like No Man's Sky, it came out, it was a huge failure, at least for a lot of people. Everybody was complaining about it, and it was. I had the game early on, and I couldn't get into it. It was just too much stuff there. And so they've come out with several updates since then. I started a new character here just recently, started streaming it again, and have been enjoying it. In fact, I'm looking forward to getting into it, and there's a lot of new stuff to check out in that game. So you just sometimes have to be patient. Some games are more developed than others, and it takes a while. Just keep the game on the back shelf if you can't play it the way it is, and eventually, hopefully, they will get it to where you want it to be. One of the things I forgot to look up is they are remastering. I had talked to some people online the other day that I had seen where they're going to be remastering the old Command and Conquer game. And so that was probably the first PC game that I really, got into, and I can remember playing that when my kids were young, and really enjoyed that. And so they're going to be remastering the games. I don't know what that's going to look like. I guess the graphics and everything, get them up to 4K level or whatever, but that will be an interesting development, and I look forward to seeing that when that comes out eventually. I was just looking on their website to see if I could see anything. I mean, the only thing they've got on here right now is the Rivals, which you can play on through Android and some of that type of thing. I don't know if this reveal trailer what that has to do with, but I'd also just seen something this morning about see, you can play free. You can well, Command and Conquer Tiberium Alliances, so you can play that free. Here's some of the games from the past. I was trying to remember what that guy's name was, the bad guy. Somebody mentioned it the other day, but I can remember Red Alert 3. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to them remastering Command and Conquer. I think that will be neat to see. Hopefully it's be good enough that I could stream it, maybe even some. But I enjoyed that particular series. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Appreciate you joining me this morning. And I was just noticing that our time is getting close to an end here. I am probably got everything that I was wanting to cover this morning. Any other new games or any other information, news, game related that you guys have seen out there? Appreciate you guys' feedback, and again, hopefully this would be an opportunity to just share some of the latest gaming news with each other, especially games that we're playing, new games that we're playing, and get a little feedback about some of that type of stuff. So, well, appreciate you guys joining me this morning. Hope you are doing well. Got to continue drinking your coffee or whatever it is that you do in the morning to help you get woke up. But I hope you guys have a good day. This is Cajun with Cajun Gaming, thanking you for joining me for Game Chat today. And again, hope you have a good day and good gaming.